right. Call of Duty is doing something new. They're doing console-only crossplay. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Today, we're talking about, like I said, console-only crossplay. And this came out yesterday from Treyarch, from the official Treyarch, mind you. And people are very hype about this. People are excited about this. This sounds like a great thing, right? Well, unfortunately for a lot of people, and me included, we are not on console. Me specifically, I'm a player on PC. Wow, I literally can't talk. I'm a player on PC, right? And so this doesn't affect me positively. To be honest, it affects me incredibly negative now that I think about it, because I'm going to have even slower queue times, right? Because take, little Timmy and Jake, right? These two dudes are playing Call of Duty on Xbox and PlayStation. They're going to play together like way before I'm going to play with them, because I'm on PC and they're not, right? They're going to be matched up with each other because they have the same KD as me, because I suck at Call of Duty now and I have the same KD as little Timmy and Jake. And so because of that, I am stuck, right? I'm stuck with these long queue times. These existing queue times are already no joke, right? Like, mind you, I don't think that I'm getting lobbies very fast in this game. I think that this game overall is kind of dying / dead / on its way out. I mean, like, look at the Steam charts, right? We talk about this. Many other content creators always talk about this, and we reference this. Oh man, the Steam charts is only like 5%, 10%. You can't trust it. Yeah, whatever, dude. Like, I don't know. People just be saying whatever, right? People just be making stuff up for their argument. It doesn't make, any sense. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about the Steam numbers. You guys know they are as low as they can be these days. I'm here to talk about what I think about the console-only crossplay thing. I think, like, overall, it's a good situation for for those players. Obviously, it sucks for me, but I'm not one of those content creators out here who's just talking just about, oh, I like this gun, so they don't touch it. Like, I like it. Like, it's not about me. All right, I'm out here trying to talk for the viewers, right? For the not viewers, like fan base, for the Call of Duty players themselves. I'm trying to be a mouthpiece and a vocal, I guess, minority for those players, and so hopefully you find this video helpful and informative. And, I don't know. I just want to create a discussion, right, over this Babylon gameplay. Talking about this real quick. You can see I do pretty well. I got my chopper already and I start off really well. For some reason, in this 10v10 game, most of my team leaves. I don't know if there's a hacker or what, but I'm whooping ass, right? I'm going like 30 and something. I'm going like 25 and like 5 or something like that at this point. And then all of a sudden, they get a chopper and I can't even spawn because it's like a 3v12 or something like that. And I don't know. It's a 10v10. I don't know how they have 12 people. Make it make sense. Anyway, I'm facing all these people, and the game just doesn't do a great job of incentivizing you to keep playing. And you can tell I leave this game. I don't want to stay in a game where I dropped a chopper, but my bozo dumbass teammates are not willing to stick around. And like, all you got to do is just be like meat shields if you want. I'll just keep dropping choppers in this lobby, because if I can drop a chopper once, you better bet I can drop it again. So all that I really had to do was just stand around, not feed streaks. But no, these teammates couldn't do that. And I don't know if they're PC players or console players or whatever, but I'm thinking that once this console-only crossplay thing comes out, my thought is that I'm going to be facing a bunch of sweats. I don't think I'm going to be facing little Timmy and Jake no more. No. These guys are going to be playing each other on Xbox, on PlayStation only. And I'm going to be facing, your Exo Ghosts and your JBs and, all these like ultra sweats that are like just cracked out at the game. I think it's one thing if you're good at the game and you're making money off of it. If you're, Twitch streaming, got a personality, maybe you're making some content on it, even if it's like TikTok or something, you're at least trying to do something, right? But for people who don't stream, I think Marksman made a video on this. Like, people who don't stream, people who don't do anything, like, what are we doing, man? And around this time of the gameplay, you can see that like people, like my team basically dropped off. I was like 30 and 10 and then people just dipped. I can't even spawn now. It's like gross. I don't get, why does this happen, man? Like, first off, 10v10 on Babylon is already too damn small. And you can see I just keep getting constantly spawn kill. I'm just like, I'm not staying in this, okay? I'm not trying to, give someone a nuke out here because through no fault of my own, but I can't spawn because every time I spawn, there's 3 people looking at me. And like, I don't have enough bullets to shoot all of them and the reaction time to shoot all of them. So yeah, we transitioned to this new mid gameplay. I'm using the Cypher. It's really whatever. You guys don't care about gameplay. I don't remember the last time you guys cared about gameplay on this channel. I remember a long time ago, like years ago, I would post gameplay like going negative. I'd post like a 19 and 24 gameplay or something like that. Nobody noticed, and that's why I love the channel. You know what I mean? Like I can get away with that stuff because nobody really cares. Sometimes like I throw a grenade at myself and people are like, "What the hell are you doing?" And those are funny moments, but you know, for the most part, nobody cares. They're not here expecting me to drop a nuke or anything like that, and that's why. You know, I'm really thankful for this community. I'm really thankful for you guys. I know that, you know, I don't post super often. And when I do, it's really just for fun videos. I'm not out here trying to, you know, be the next PewDiePie or Mr. Beast when it comes to Call of Duty. I got to be the #1 Call of Duty source. I got to be the funniest. I got to be the best. Like, nah, I'm just out here trying to be myself. You know, talk about the game. And, you know, if it's interesting to me, if there's some BS that happens, you know, whatever, make some jokes along the way, you know, maybe here and there talk about some like current events or, you know, real life events. But yeah, let's talk about some other stuff because, you know, can't talk about this the whole time. I think that, and I think a lot of people are thinking that they did this console only crossplay thing because they're worried about the anti-cheat. Think about that. Ooh, right? That, honestly, in my opinion, that makes a lot of sense, right? If you have a working anti-cheat, why would you be afraid of this, right? You shouldn't be afraid. You should be like, oh, you know, bring it on. Like we have the Ricochet anti-cheat. We prepped it. We are all set. You know, bring it on. Let's test it out with your new cheats. They're not really feeling that. They're more so like, hey, we know that cheating is a huge problem. So, you know, the majority of our player base, the majority of our casual console like player base, maybe you guys should like just duck out of PC for a bit while we like worry about this Ricochet thing. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if so many people left that someone in my bum ass KD range, like my skill based matchmaking bracket, is probably going to start running into cheaters. Like that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting that so many players are going to leave that the matchmaking is going to have so few. And if I'm in like a populated game mode and playlist or something, like, yeah, they're probably going to put me with sweats. They're probably going to put me with cheaters and wallers and hackers and stuff like that. I would not be the least bit surprised. Of course, I'll let you know when that happens. I think that, you know, the new season doesn't seem the most exciting for me. Like I know Firing Range is coming back and some other maps. We'll see. You know, I think a lot of these maps need a lot of room to breathe. And I don't think that Treyarch got the message. A lot of these maps that are coming up are, I think, going to be 2v2. So, or fit for 2v2. So again, I'm not expecting a whole lot here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Another thing I want to talk about here before we wrap up the video is about the movement updates. So they say that the crouched to stand speed increases by 15%. The crouched to stand speed while ADS increased by 39%, which is pretty substantial. And then the increased directional sprint animation blends speed for improved fluidity. So yeah, I think... I don't know, man. These are such weird changes, I guess. Like, who's asking for like crouch to stand differences, right? Like, who's making this change? Oh my God, I wish I could like stand up faster when I'm crouched. Like, I don't think I've ever heard that in my life, right? Like, why can't we fixate and focus on the hacker situation, on the skill-based matchmaking situation, on the fact that the bundles cost more than my next paycheck? Like, why can't we like talk about that? Why can't we think over these things? But no, we're oh man, you know, so far, even though it's like already April, all of a sudden, like people are crouching too slow and standing too slow. We got to speed that up. We got, oh man, like they're listening to the movement, guys. We're so back. Like, oh my God, dude. Call of Duty players, the Call of Duty fan base, man, is, I don't know. It's rough. It's not the most fun to be part of right now. And I guess for some time now, as you guys know, it really hasn't been the most fun. And yeah, I don't know. They're also talking about some slight adjustments to sliding in multiplayer, where they reduced the slide in max speed scale from 1.6 to 1.55, and then they reduced the slide max time from 0.7 to 0.65. So I don't know, man. I guess that's cool. who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Unless you're playing ranked play or you're trying to go pro in Warzone, like, who really cares? This game is deader than a doorknob. Nobody's talking about this. Like, it's hard to come out here and talk about this, man. Like, it's hard to come out here and talk about these videos and talk about this content because I don't care. I don't play this game. When I do, it's like you get what you see. Like I go like what 25 and like 16, 17 in this game. Like it's terrible. I don't think I had a streak once. Like I'm not trying to sweat. I don't care about this game, bro. But I do like YouTube and I do like talking to you guys about it. And so I know, you know, it's easier to get Call of Duty clicks than other things. I'm not trying to like clickbait or anything like that. I do want to bring you guys news and stuff like that. And it's fun having a conversation with you guys because, you know, I really miss like the days of like Thunder and Woody's Gamertag where they would just come out here and just yap, you know, they would just talk about whatever over Call of Duty gameplay. Half the time those guys they weren't even good at the game. Like they obviously like they would try to put their best gameplay, you know, kind of unlike me. I just kind of put whatever, but you know, they were entertaining, they were funny, they brought jokes, they brought like, you know, creativity to it. And I think those days are kind of gone because nobody's really out here searching like Call of Duty Black Ops 6, you know, 50-4 gameplay. Like nobody's really searching that, right? They're searching about, oh, what are the latest news? What's the best you know, ranked play setup? What's the Warzone update about? You know, patch notes. That's what people are searching for. They're not really searching for that kind of thing anymore. And I miss those days. You know, let me know in the comments if you watched during that era, if you watched YouTube during that era, and what you guys thought about it, right? Did you have a lot of fun? Was it just kind of whatever? And do you like the current day state of Call of Duty YouTube where, you know, we get a few commentators here and there, and the rest of it is kind of like best class setups, and the rest of people have like the personality of a wet paper towel. Like, do you like those guys, or do you like the old school, like, you know, X-Jaws, Woody's Gamertag, even T Martin to a degree? Like, yeah, those were the days. I don't want to be like an old head, an unk, as you kids call it. I don't really want to be that, but I guess I kind of am when it comes to Call of Duty YouTube nowadays. As you can tell, I'm very all over the place. I don't really have a whole lot of passion about this COD news update. Again, I will care when, you know, Black Ops 6 Season 3 drops. But again, how long is that going to last, right? I'm going to care. I'm going to make, what, 2 videos? Oh, it's good. Oh, it's bad. Oh, this map is good. This map is bad. You know, that's all we talk about, right? Like, I don't know. I think I got to spice it up on this channel, especially in this dull time. I think when a new COD comes out, it's fine to talk about for a lot. But, you know, until then, I think like it might be better talking about other things, and I'll figure it out. You know, I'll talk about some current events or some interesting stories or something like that. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. Probably going to cut it a little bit short here, but as you can tell here, the Cypher not the best gun, and you know, I get a lot of hit markers with it. I don't understand the 25 round clip. It's who puts that little in an assault rifle? I don't know. That don't make any sense to me, but. Yeah, just using it for the camo, just trying to get the camo. That's like the last thing I have to do in this game. Other than that, you know, hope you guys stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any kinds of like types of videos that you want to see from me. That would really help. And if you just like hearing me yap, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If this is the first time and this is the first video of mine you're watching, let me know that in the comments too. I'd be curious to hear. With all that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe out there. Have a great day. And peace.